everybody, welcome back. One Night Sniper here, and we are playing Dark Souls 3. Alright, so we're here at Firelink. We had just went through the first section of Irithyll, the Boreal Valley, which is where we're going to head back to. I did want to actually explain something real quick that I meant to do 2 episodes ago. But back when I was in Irithyll trying to get the stuff out of the lava, and I did a flash forward during my attempt, you may have noticed that the death counter jumped up from I think 37 to 40. That was just me accounting for the times I died during the flash forward. So I just wanted to explain that in case you happen to notice that the numbers didn't actually match up and it jumped up a little bit. So I think we upgraded our weapon. We picked up some new pyromancy. Actually, I think we did that before. But anyways, let's head back to Irithyll and continue our journey. Actually, let me see if anything's changed here. I don't remember if we actually checked. So, Grey Rat's still gone. I want to run up and talk to Patches real quick. We may have done that at the end of the last episode. I actually just can't remember. So I'll just do this real fast.
Oh, hello again. Can't resist. We're just a couple of outcasts. Let's make them.
Okay, so he's got nothing new.
Anything you like.
Alright, so we'll just head back into Irithyll. Also, before we left Irithyll, we ran into Anri. She's continued her journey. So she is off looking for Aldrich still as well. She's given up on Horus. Alright, so we were at the Church of Yorshka. So right outside the Church of Yorshka is what appears to be, it's a fog gate, so there's a boss battle there. However, we can't get to it just yet, so this will actually serve as a bonfire for that boss fight, but we'll have to continue across the level to actually open it up. So that's where we came in. There's this area up here that I have no idea how to open up. There was a... Yeah, this message was there last time we played. It's kind of weird because we're on a different... It's a different day. But I'm guessing that guy is still online, so... But I don't know what it means. I don't see anything you could interact with that's above us. So... We'll have to see if we actually get up there later. Roster of Knights. I think this is the online play item. A roster of Knights of the Dark Moon who have served since the age of old royals. You should discover the names of Dark Moon Knights and Order of Elite Knights shrouded in shadows. Yeah, that's a Covenant item. I don't think it's a Covenant we've found yet, but basically there's a ranking of players, I think, is all it gives you. Alright, so this area, you can kind of see right there, there's some eyes glowing there, so the enemies are invisible with the exception of the eyes and a little bit of dark glowing off of them until you get close. And apparently you can see their eyes from behind them, which is kind of cool. But they're not easy. Take some hits. Also, it looks like it takes... you can't target them either until they become visible, so... Fading Soul, that's disappointing. Looks like this guy thought he could go down there. He was wrong. I don't think that's an area you'll ever be able to get to. I think that's just scenery. Alright, let's check around the building here. Alright, we do have a guy visible right there. Another Fading Soul. Oh, it's a red-eyed guy. That's one of the birds. Alright, well, we made quick work of them. Couple homeward bones. front. Undead bone shard, that's cool. What does he mean by front? Unless he just meant turn around. That's probably what he was indicating. Let's see what we have equipped here, just real quick. Still don't think we have anything that I would prefer over the Silver Serpent Ring. Yeah, so we'll keep the Silver Serpent Ring on. We don't have any need of increasing our dex, really, so... Alright, we got a guy right here. What's up, buddy? As I recall, those guys actually hit pretty hard. That's dogs. Apparently 3 dogs. I didn't kill you, huh? That sure as hell did. I got some more kukri. Okay, a rusted gold coin. I think that might be our first rusted golds. Rusty old coin that surely has no currency. Crushing the coin gives a large, if temporary, boost to item discovery. A rich man lost his fortune, but it returned to him twofold. He was swift to squander his retrieved fortune, smugly confident that it was bound to double once again. Oh, that was stupid. Alright, looks like the only place to go is down. Alright, as you can see, there's a bunch of guys down below. A lot of guys down below. I don't know if we're going to have anyone else over here. I don't see any eyes. Okay. So I'm going to try something a little risky and see if I can use Firestorm here. Just try to vomit on me? Alright, let's see if we can get this off. It worked. I don't know how many it actually killed. Looks like 2 of them. Oh, really? Oh, okay. He died. Oh, look at this guy. Alright, there's some up on the rafters as well. More blue bug pellets. One of them standing up. Well, that hurts. Let's get... Oh, wow. Alright. That was unexpected. I thought I'd be able to roll away in time. That dude behind me really packed a punch. Alright, so we'll be a little more careful next time. Luckily we hadn't gotten too far away. That's the wrong direction. I think we should be able to just run straight there. Yeah, he's not following me, so we're good to go. Alright, that worked a little better. Binoculars are not going to help me right now. Does leave you vulnerable, that's one of its problems. Alright, we'll just do some more traditional attacks here, get those souls. There we go, I got enough range it looks like to make that happen. Alright, we don't want to forget about the guys above us. Surprised he lived through that fall. I don't think I would have. Alright, see if we can carefully take out some of these guys. Being mindful of people behind boxes. I don't see anyone that can fall down on us. Oh, take that back. There was someone. Whoa, you just disappeared. Did he close his eyes? It's kind of jacked up. Alright, it's a lot of just trash down here, I guess. Nothing's major. Okay, let's head up the ladder. I think it's a smart idea for me to have my torch on right now. I could dual wield torches if I wanted. Alright, well, good job, man. That worked out for you. Alright, so if we have to drop to go down there. Oh, he's coming up here. Alright. Valiant effort. Shriving stone. So what we're on the lookout for now is actually some new coal, so we can actually change our enchantment on our weapon. I would like to see what the Chaos Stone would look like, damage-wise. We don't have an extremely high amount of intelligence and faith, but I think we have a little more than we do for strength and dex. And it would also include some fire damage as well. down. Oh, this guy's just waiting there. Alright, so we may have to come back up here if we want to go out that other path, but blue bug pellet. Let me go ahead, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and use an ember. We're running a little short on, actually. What do we got on? Way of the blue? That'll work. Okay, Yorshka's spear. So this one's doesn't look spectacular from where we're at. This treasure gifted to the Yorshka Church is enchanted by a soporific spell and has surreptitiously worshipped by Irithyll slaves. As a weapon, it is part spear and part hammer, the former allowing thrusting and the latter allowing strikes. The skill is Pacify. Raise the spear in prayer and temporarily wear down enemy FP with each strike. I imagine that would only be useful in PvP, the FP thing. There's the bite attacks, and of course the strong attacks. Actually not a bad moveset, especially if you're a spear guy. That probably upgrades with Twinkling. It's actually kind of quick too. I don't know. That might be, if we don't have anything else to upgrade with Twinkling, that might be something I play around with. My biggest problem with spears is you only get that attack, but with this one you get the other one. Takes out wide groups of enemies that way. I probably won't use it, but I still like the idea of it. It's kind of cool. So let's head down and then back up. Probably should have waited to use my ember until after we did all that, but oh well. Alright, I don't think we need the torch anymore. Does this actually not gain you anything? Doesn't look like it. That would be death. This just leads back out to there. I'm gonna actually, a little redundant. I'll put it on fast forward, but I'm gonna actually go up there and check again in case I missed something on that first platform. So put it on fast forward now. Okay, guess there was nothing. It's just a little side path. That guy's got a big ass club. I would just get destroyed if I was using a weapon like that. I wouldn't be able to use that properly, I don't think. I can hear some twinkling sounds. So there's a crystal lizard around here. In fact, actually, this is the starting area. This is up above here is where we started out at. Some guy coming up to meet us. I tried to do the backstepping attack. Did not work for me. Oh, you can do the backstepping attack with using both of them as well. That's kind of cool. You get a little less range on it, it looks like, but ambush ahead. Must have been those two guys. Illusion ahead. Here. Fog wall ahead. There's the illusion. Oh no, crystal lizard. Not gonna work that way. Alright, another twinkling. I'll have to rate this one up. Oh, we just activated some stuff. Well. Oh. A-holes. I think there was another one somewhere. Well, there's a couple of them. You guys stayed behind, huh? Easily done. Come here, you. I really do like using these hammers. It's just a certain satisfaction I get from them. Alright, I see you. Whoa, what was that? Homing soul mass? You want to use spells? Oh, did it again. Oh, the other one hit the tree. Alright, a blood gem. I think that's new for us. It looks cool. A gem of infused titanite slurped by Irithyll slaves, used in infusion to create lacerating weapons. Such weapons inflict lacerating damage, most effective with sharp or spiked weapons. Yeah, it makes sense that hammers wouldn't be the best at causing bleeding. Oh, there's definitely a creature right there. We'll go around the front way. Pick this up. More green blossoms. I should probably start using those. They are helpful, I just never think about it. Ugh, look at that. Whatever the hell that is. You, though, are a different color. And are slightly moving. Oh, shit. Thought you were going to just stay down while I was talking. It's disrespectful. Okay, we've got another ring of sacrifice. I'm sure I will use all the ones that we have eventually, actually. So I'm always glad to get those. So the way I use rings of sacrifice is I don't usually anticipate dying. But it'll actually, if you die, you can equip it, and then it will protect your bloodstains. So if you were on your way back to pick up your souls, and then died on the way, it will actually protect them. So it won't disappear, they'll still be there. So, and I probably should have used one of those in Izalith after that knight killed me, but oh well. We've got a large soul. There's a lot of areas to explore around here. That's that area that way back when we got to Irithyll, people were jumping off that cliff there. Get down there. Let's check over here. Looks like we got nothing. There's an item over there next to a nasty slug. It's one of the slug things we saw in Cathedral of the Deep. Be wary of princess. Yeah, I don't know if this thing's a princess or not, but definitely be wary. And you, I see you over there. That jump attack was almost not the smartest idea. Looks like he's got a staff there. We've got great heal from him. It's a miracle. Alright, so we're good to go here. Let's... have we checked back here yet? I'm not sure how there's a blood stain over here. Unless he ran away really far or something invaded him. Which is possible. Alright, so we got two paths. We can head in there and we can go check out that building. I'm going to go to the building first and check out the rest of the lake. More green blossoms, plenty of those. So I see a light glowing in there, so I have a feeling there's a bonfire. Anything else out this way? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so there's a path over there that actually just goes off to nothing. It's kind of cool. That's connected to this building here. Okay, so there's a bonfire. We'll light that. Put my torch on again. Alright, nothing. Okay, so this actually heads to an entirely different area. We'll go ahead and rest. So what I want to do is finish off what we've started here in Irithyll before we head down there. So we're going to head off to the sewers. We got a good checkpoint. Let me go ahead and do some blue sentinel stuff since we're close. Bonfire. We got a lot of items in here, but we got a lot of those things, and they're coming after me, so that's good. Alright, well that didn't work out too well, but could have been worse. Oh, you crazy spider bitch. Yay, more dung pies. These ones activate way sooner than the other ones. And I'm surprised that overhanded strike worked. It worked once. So as long as you get it off early, it looks like you'll be okay. Alright, so we got some stairs that'll go up. A whole grip of those guys in there we're going to want to check out. And some excrement covered ashes. I got to take a look at that. Oops, wrong one. Unclean umbral ash coated with excrement. Perhaps it's possible the handmaid of Firelink Shrine can turn this into a few new things. Oh, to savor the sweet pungency, but once more. I think that'll probably just add like dung pies or something to her inventory. What's up, nasty thing? Some more dunk pies. Alright, this I'm going to want to handle with a little bit of care. Can't target them. Let's see if we can get some Chaos Storm going. Alright. Then there was one. Alright, were you guys protecting anything? Nothing. Okay, so, um, like I said, I attempted a Let's Play on this before and got a little bit farther than this. In my game, there was also nothing here. But when I was watching a Let's Play, and I watched someone else's Let's Play, I never got farther than where I had gotten in the game, so I still don't know what's ahead. But anyways, Grey Rat was dead here. And he's not, so I don't know what I've done differently. If maybe I'll come back and he'll be dead here. I'm not sure what the deal is, but so far that's a change. So I don't know. Maybe I've messed something up along the way. All right, we got nothing left up here, so down here. Let's go up. Oh, there's Sigurd. Okay, that's new for me. He's sleeping. Just go ahead and wake him up. What's up, buddy?
Oh, excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegwart of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
Yeah, that would have been good. See, this didn't happen when I went through my last playthrough and I was doing Faith build, which I wanted that spell too. That's cool.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Oh, sweet. So I wanted to turn in this Sigbrow to Pickle Pea or whatever, but I ended up using it, so we can do that now.
To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
Oh. I wanted to toast with you, but I messed it up. There. A little late, but... And I don't want this in here. I want wave. Anyways, what else you got?
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yhorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep.
What does that mean?
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
You just woke up, man. Just woke up. That fine joke you just made. And now he's passed out. I keep screwing that up. Where's... Oh, I don't know what I had here before. Not that it really matters. I don't use them that much. Let's go with applause. Screw it. Okay. So he's got something he just said. I don't know what it meant, but something kind of dire he was talking about there. So I'm glad we found him. That's cool. I'm also glad I didn't keep going that other direction I was talking about, where the bonfire was. That's actually the prison and then the profaned capital, so kind of glad I went this way instead. Because I was kind of it's a toss-up on which way I wanted to go, but I might have messed up his quest line if I did that. Try attacking and enjoy. It's kind of funny how the pots stack up and then fall. I think that's what he was talking about. Okay, so we've got a knight there. He's got some friends around him. I believe that poster or that picture is of Guinevere. We'll take a closer look at it when we get closer. Get rid of some of this stuff. The kukri's in there, but I also want to throw in our coins because I'm going to use some for these knights. See what we can get. Way back, yeah. Seems familiar. Yeah, I think that's the... I'm not sure if this is the exact same painting as the painted world in Dark Souls 1, but it might be. That guy sees me. He's just waiting. So we're going to take this fight off into the alcove. Hey. Come here. Silver Knight, I'm guessing. Can't really tell. That was close. That was right on the money. Get out of here. What'd you drop? Large Titanite and Divine Blessing? Alright, I'll take it. I won't complain. Oh, now you're gonna start shooting? Whoop. Could this be a princess? All the more time for mount. Very clever. Alright, we'll be back and take a look at that. Let's head this way. Alright, so we got another one. There, we gotta watch out we don't get hit by any great arrows. Didn't think I was gonna get that off. Alright, 2 large Titanite shards. That's cool. And last but not least, my friend, it's you. Oh, shit. That was bad. Could have been my death. I said I need to start paying attention to my FP. I really do. Damn it. This guy's kicking my ass. Well, that's a cool little... What are you doing? Asshole? Yeah, how'd you like that? I just made the same mistake I did before. And... my coin wore off already, though. But we got more large Titanite. Looks like that's just the thing that you get. These, I think, cause frost. Yeah. Because you don't really want to roll through those. Like I just did. Let me check these walls. That lightning attack that they have is kind of devastating. Alright, we got a bunch of chests. None of them are mimics based off the chain. Alright, so we got the Leo ring. Smo's great hammer. And a divine blessing. So the Leo ring would have been from Ornstein, from Dark Souls 1, and the Smo's hammer, of course, is Smo's hammer. So it's Smo's. I don't think I've ever used the Leo ring. It has something to do with pierce damage or something like that. Where is it? Right here. Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. Ring associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein, one of the 4 knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. Ornstein was the first knight of the Sun's eldest born, and his cross spear is said to have pierced scales made of stone. Okay. So Gwyn's first son, his oldest son, some people think it's Solaire, but he was basically banished for losing the annals of history. So this is like one of the few references to his son, and apparently Ornstein was one of his knights. This is how I read that. I could be reading it wrong, but... Alright, and then Smo's hammer, which I'm sure is just devastatingly for, 45 strength. Twisted Grey Hammer associated with Smo, the last knight to remain at his post guarding the ruined cathedral. Restore HP while attacking, a carryover from Smo's past as an executioner. Comes with Perseverance, Anchor Weapon in Earth to temporarily boost poise, damage reduced while activated. Let's take a look at this thing. Oh, wrong one. Now let's take a look at this thing. Look at that. That is insane. Can't even roll because it's so heavy. Swing it a lot faster than you'd think you would. That's funny. I like that attack. Look how long it took for my stamina to even start coming back after that. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, we got anything else going on up here? Oh, it looks like I took the long way. Okay, and I don't know if we've ever looked at Divine Blessing. The Queen of Lothric, married to the former king of Osiris, or Syros, was initially revered as a goddess of fertility and bounty. After giving birth to Ocelot, her youngest, she quietly disappeared. And that's basically like a equivalent to like an elixir from Final Fantasy or something. Basically heals everything, any kind of ailments, and restores your health. But alright guys, as we have reached the end of this episode, so we'll continue out into the cold there in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I think we can get to that fog gate in the next episode, hopefully. We do need to return to Firelink here pretty quick because I got 34,000 souls. So that's at least 1 level at this point, yeah. Probably 2 by the time we get there. So, that guy looks beat up, doesn't he? Alright guys, thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.